You see him waiting for the sun to come down. He's battling a little bit of the sun, too, as it is setting opposite our diamond. And you see the shadows when we get the infield shot are creeping across now. Third base and shortstop, mostly in the shade. Home plate in the shadow as well.
Julian Fernandez, right fielder, with his hand up. John's not giving that outside portion of the plate to the left-handed batter. He stayed consistent. Pitchers are looking for it, but they're not getting it.
Called strike there, but that one in from the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss there by Fetty Eater.
Took a little bit off that pitch just to change the speed up a bit. Changing the velocity really throws off that timing of that batter. Got the outside corner of that plate there. Federico Eater going down on strikes for the second out of the inning. 3 strikeouts now for Devin McCullough. Blake Underwood at the plate now. Blake popped up to the third baseman. Grounded out the Devin McCullough over to first base. Manuel Godoy for the third out of the inning. That's with 4 complete now. Kitchener-Hallman Twins 3. Circle Tap Dukes 1. We'll be right back.
For the best Bear Tent banter on the airwaves, listen to Dust Up with Hilly and Lolly. Here's some of the biggest stars chatting with 2 of Newfoundland's own, Jason Hill and Steve Mullally. It's unfiltered and uncensored. Dust Up with Hilly and Lolly, wherever you get your podcasts. Yes, bye. For the best Bear Tent banter on the airwaves, listen to Dust Up with Hilly and Lolly. Here's some of the biggest stars chatting with 2 of Newfoundland's own, Jason Hill and Steve Mullally. It's unfiltered and uncensored. Dust Up with Hilly and Lolly, wherever you get your podcasts.
Back here in the IC Network, we head to the 5th inning, 3-1 for the Twins, Joe, and we knew this was going to be probably a low-scoring game with these 2 pitchers. We thought maybe the Twins had a slight edge at the plate, and so far that's how it's played out.
Kitchener-Hallman Twins with 3 hits so far in the game and 3 runs. Circle Tap Dukes with 2 hits and 1 run.
Change up, lifted foul. We got a shot. No, it's going to fall just in front of us. Thought we had a shot at it. Kieran, looked like you were ready to dive out of your chair to go get that one.
Good. Your fishing net, you would have had that.
Yeah.
Called strike. There's that outside corner. Matt Ratliff wishing he hadn't have found it just now. That one misses off.
probably Gil Sainz y Julián Fernández.
Gonzalez was warming up earlier, but he's just been out for a walk and is returning to the dugout right now for the Twins.
Presenta y viene bajón. Afuera dice que no, 2-2.
That pitch just misses off.
Memo Mata.
Ratliff thought about chasing that out there, but then thought better of it.
Cambio un poco afuera.
They're working that part of the plate, both pitchers.
Chopped and hard and caught by Blaine Milheim. Ratliff tried to rifle that one down the left side, but Milheim, quick as a cat over there, and intercepts it before it gets to the outfield.
Good eye-hand reflexes there by Blaine Milham.
Viene a batear Gil Sainz.
Gil Sainz.
Que espera en el Dex. Tremendo cambio, primer strike. Gracias a todos los que se conectan, están con nosotros viviendo el Premier desde temprano. Era mala, una bola y un strike.
Yeah, not the crispest game ever from Memo Mata. I've seen him fill up the strike zone some nights, and tonight he's on, off, on, off. This one is punched out to the left. Lynch will skip over a couple steps to haul that out in. That's about the third or fourth fly ball to Lynch tonight. He's been relatively busy.
Just two.
He's had more than two.
Una ofensiva defensiva impecable. Haciendo su chamba.
Maybe some grumble from some of the hits that went out that way.
We hit the throat of the plate too on the
Yeah, on the single.
yeah.
Julián Fernández toca la bola.
Fernandez trying to bun his way aboard. Jamaican asks Kieran, what's the percentage of balls and strikes that Mata's throwing tonight? We'll dig that one out for you. One of the great things you can dig out a game changer.
Julián Fernández que está jugando right fielder para el equipo de Super Cup. 3-1. Es un duelo de invicto en el bracket. Presenta Memo. Swing completo.
Swing and a miss there by Fernandez.
86 pitches, 49 strikes, 37 balls.
It seems high to me in terms of the ratio.
And 86 pitches are a lot for 5 innings.
Presenta Memo. No le gustó. Todo el medio.
Circle Tap have to get some offense going here. 5th inning, getting late in the game now. Just have to start getting a bat on some balls.
Memo Mata presenta.
Well, that's a good play there by Fernandez. Just drop the bat head on the ball and let the pitcher supply the velocity. And he skips that under the glove of Schiller, who had to range over to his right, couldn't track it down.
Hacer su hit. Pelao Fernández.
And good wheels there with a leadoff batter, certainly showing why he's in the leadoff spot there.
Corredor en primera con 2 outs. En la parte alta del quinto.
Julian Fernandez just showing the ability to just take the pitch that the pitcher gives you. Doesn't have to be right down the middle of the tube. Fernandez taking a low outside pitch, drilling it the other way.
Big cut from Matt Palazzo, trying to tie the game on one swing.
One of the funny stories that I can remember Matt Palazzo was Matt, when the men's world championships were on over in Prague, Matt couldn't make the first 3 days. He had to work, so he came in late. So he flew the red eye over to Prague. He got off the plane, I think it was about 10 o'clock in the morning. They had an 11 o'clock game, and Palazzo hit a home run his first pitch that he faced.
Can't say I'm surprised with Matt. We go back to the 2018 ISC championship game. Matt Palazzo, who had been battling some injuries that week, come off the bench in that championship game, pinch hitting, ripped it the first one, missed it, and just hammered the second pitch out of the park. And if you saw one of the posts that we had on social media prior to the tournament about the former champions in the ISC, you'll see that home run from Matt Palazzo. So the stolen base by Fernandez, quite handily, and sliding in and ahead of the throw while we were storytelling. And there's a little flare out left, but that is just going to fall foul.
Gracias a cada uno por estar con nosotros disfrutando de un softball espectacular en este ISC 2022.
Kronk way back by the bag. So's Milheim on the infield. Time at the plate for Palazzo. Eater back a few steps. Schiller is shaded over towards second, so they're playing Palazzo to pull on the infield at least. Migliavaca is basically straight up. Boy, nobody can get on the same page here, Joe.
No.
You had 20-second clock for everybody. There's the changeup, but that's up in the zone.
It's important that Circle Top pick up this run. Fernandez at second base, in scoring position.
Oh, Palazzo chases up and out of the zone for strike three. Wemomata strands Julian Fernandez at second base. They'll keep this 3-1 lead. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. The Twins will look to add more. Stay with us.
The annual Boys of Summer tournament is held every July at Circle Tap Bar and Grill in Denmark, Wisconsin. We host some of the top teams in the game at one of the best venues in softball. The atmosphere of old-time fast pitch with all of the amenities of a full-service bar and grill on the grounds can't be beat. Reduced rate hotels about 10 minutes from the park are available in Green Bay. To bring your team to the annual Boys of Summer tournament next July, contact Dean Kane at ct16@greenbaynet.com. Thanks to Circle Tap for their support of the broadcast program.
Devin McCullough, Blair Ezekiel, John Hand, all waiting for somebody to emerge from the Twins dugout to come bat here at the bottom of the fifth inning. And Juan-Zera, the catcher, had to get all the gear off and put the batting gear on.
Does have the little protective pad down on his left ankle.
Bateadores de este episodio. Canta en el primer strike, en la parte baja del quinto.
Striking the inside corner.
Canta en el segundo strike.
And there's one on the outside corner just to make it even. 0-2.
Devon McCullough es un excelente lanzador canadiense.
Can't just work it out a little bit further. Tried.
No, can't sell that pitch. That's important. Circle top, shut the door here. Have a good clean inning. Get back up and get some offense going. Get back into this game.
2-2. Cruzada de Bahía Blanca. Argentina.
Sarah chases upstairs. You got two of the best rise ball pitchers in the game, Joe. A lot of guys chasing up and out of the zone tonight.
Está la repetición. Cada primera
Both doing a great job. It's important when you're
lleva McCullough.
got that rise ball in your arsenal to show some other pitches, but if that's your number one, that's your bread and butter late in the game here.
Permitido 4 innings y un tercio completado y 3 carreras. Pues un Memo Mata que lleva 7 ponches, 2 bases por bola, 3 hit y una carrera.
Lynch at the plate shows bunt.
Jonathan Lynch,
And he can pull that out of his hat from time to time.
seleccionado de Estados Unidos, USA National Team. Jonathan Lynch, bateador rápido en las bases.
And then lace one like he did here. This one's well foul on the other diamond, actually. That's how foul it was.
Bateador de profundidad en un line-off. Y bola en la segunda. Saludos a Facu. A Facu Juárez.
McCullough still trying to get that
Quiero un abrazo
drop ball across. Still working on that.
por estar conectado con nosotros. Gracias por estar ahí. Jonathan Lynch, que va a lo nada.
Stayed down with that pitch.
2 bolas y un strike.
Hey, can't be missing by much out there, is he? I mean,
No.
we are 45 feet away looking through 2 fences.
Macala lleva 62 lanzamientos.
There's a called strike, so I just brought that one in a little bit.
Para este lanzador. Jonathan
So 3-2, full count. Jonathan Lynch, 1 down here, bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Lynch down on strikes. Another rise ball. Chased
episodio. Un turno para Jonathan Lynch, pero
and back to the top of the shop. Teo Migliovaca.
va a bater ahora Teo Migliovaca, otro zurdo.
Just the 5th strikeout for Devin McCullough today. That's low for him. Usually he's up to anywhere to 1.5 to 2 strikeouts per inning.
Canta en el primer strike. Teo Migliovaca de 1-0 el día de hoy.
Kitchener Hallman Twins with just 3 hits in the game, but those 3 hits were big hits,
Una base por bola.
supplying the difference on the scoreboard right now.
Falló en su primera aparición.
Misses away. Yeah, the 2 big home runs. Blaine Milheim. That was a rocket.
Yeah.
I'm still marveling at that one. He got all that. Not as big as Lenny Villavazzo last night, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one went up in the no-fly zone of the Quad City Airport.
Lo fue en la segunda mano, 2 malas y un strike. Teo Blaine Melgen y Cal Stiller están esperando en el Dex.
We were moving along, but we slowed right down here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good pace for a while.
Coming up on about 3 minutes to 7 local time.
Cantan el segundo strike, Teo y la vaca. Macal.
To Hopper, out to Laskowski. He'll turn and flip to first. Nothing across for the Twins in the bottom of the fifth. Early, getting late for the Dukes. Down to their final 6 outs, trailing by 2. We'll come to the top of the 6 coming up.
The annual Boys of Summer tournament is held every July at Circle Tap Bar and Grill in Denmark, Wisconsin. We host some of the top teams in the game at one of the best venues in softball. The atmosphere of old-time fast pitch with all of the amenities of a full-service bar and grill on the grounds can't be beat. Reduced-rate hotels about 10 minutes from the park are available in Green Bay. To bring your team to the annual Boys of Summer tournament next July, contact Dean Kane at ct16@greenbaynet.com. Thanks to Circle Tap for their support of the broadcast program. The annual Boys of Summer tournament is held every July at Circle Tap Bar and Grill in Denmark, Wisconsin. We host some of the top teams in the game at one of the best venues in softball. The atmosphere of old-time fast pitch with all of the amenities of a full-service bar and grill on the grounds can't be beat. Reduced-rate hotels about 10 minutes from the park are available in Green Bay. To bring your